Hey, good morning. This is Wes Fryer. It is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024. I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is 43 degrees. It's kind of cool. This is a series I call Wisdom with Wes. This is episode 39, and I want to talk about processing the 2024 election. And I'm doing a couple new things here, including using this teleprompter app. So I kind of wrote this out this morning. So I'm going to give this a shot. So processing last week's seismic election in the United States is important, regardless of who you or I voted for, if we voted, where we live, how we identify, what we believe. I believe that we dimly look into the world from our particular contexts and vantage points, and we struggle to make sense of what we're seeing and hearing and trying to understand it. And so I think this is life. I think it's natural that we do this. I am honestly thankful that social media can help us on our journey, even though social media is often filled with vitriolic, emotionally laden messaging, pollution. This is a side effect of living as we do today in an attention economy. Our information landscape, like our society, is very diverse. This means it has some good stuff. And this video that I want to highlight and share a link with you is an example. And so John Green, who is a YouTuber and an author, wrote the best and worst election tapes I've seen so far. I say he wrote. He created this as a video. And I really appreciate how he provides what I consider to be nuanced social media analysis. And I think this is often missing or impossible in social media. And by the way, John Green identifies as a political independent and an anti-fascist. And I actually identify as those things as well. So that's, I'm sure, one reason I like this video and I recommend it. And I want to share a caution with you. There is some profanity in this video. He shares tweets and posts on Blue Sky. And if you're a K-12 classroom teacher like I am, this is not a video to share with students, but it's definitely a good video to watch. It can help us process what happened last week in the election, and then more broadly, where we are in our culture and society. And I think these are important things. So John Green mentions 4 excellent books in this video. I'm going to share those as well. I've read one of these, and 3 of them are on my reading list. I'll also include in here, maybe I can move over and put them in. I'm a media literacy teacher, middle school media literacy teacher, and I'm also a citizen interested in the long-term healing of our political culture. And so these seem important to me. The first one that I had not heard of before is called Wrong: How Media, Politics, and Identity Drive Our Appetite for Misinformation by Dannagal, Goldthwaite, Young. The second one I had heard of before is called The Gutenberg Parenthesis, The Age of Print, and its Lessons for the Age of the Internet by Jarvis. The third book, is already on my list, Nexus, A Brief History of Information Networks from the Stone Age to AI by Yuval Noah Harari. And then the last one is the one that I have read, and it's called Invisible Rulers: The People Who Turn Lies into Reality by Renée DiResta. It's a 2024 book. And so I'm going to include links to each of those books, links to an archived webinar that I shared earlier this month with Scott Moss. I co-facilitated for the Media Ed Club on DiResta's book, Invisible Rulers. It's an excellent read, one of the best books I've ever read about the changed information landscape. And if you weren't able to join us live, it's been recorded. I'll invite you to join me on December 2nd for next month's webinar. This is for the Media Education Lab and the Media Ed Club. And we meet at noon, and we're going to talk about conspiracy theory in the recent United States election and how that continues to be a big thing. So you can find more links to connect with me. My name is Wes Fryer. You can go to wesfryer.com/after. That's my after page. And I've got links to a whole bunch of social media channels, to now include Truth Social, which I joined actually this week on Veterans Day. And I need to write a post about that. Maybe I'll record a video about that as well. I quit using Twitter in November of 2023, and I actually have shared a couple things there lately. And some of the things that have happened with the election have caused me to reconsider where I participate on social media. and these things are, potentially controversial and people have different opinions about it. But that's okay. It's okay to disagree about some of this stuff. So that is the wisdom I have to offer for you. I recommend you check out John Green's video. I'm going to leave it right below in the description of this video. And if you Google Wisdom with Wes, or I think if you use the hashtag Wisdom with Wes on YouTube, you can find this series. And I've got a whole playlist of these videos. And I think this may be episode 39 if I'm counting right. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Keep seeking voices that are wise. And I don't know if this is wisdom or not. I think it is. And I'd love your feedback if you have comments or thoughts, because we do need to process this seismic election. This is a huge deal, really, really big deal, and we need to process it and make sense of it. And what does it mean? And what does it mean that we will be doing in the weeks, months, and years to come? Have a great day.